parts of the United States of America. The event is the All Ireland Senior Hurling Championship Final, played in Dublin's Croke Park. As usual, the senior game is preceded by the minor championship final, which in 1964 was contested by the boys from Cork and Laois. The lads from the rebel county started favourites, coming, as they did, from a county renowned for its hurling prowess. But Laois, who had overcome such strong opposition as Kilkenny and Dublin in the earlier rounds, were expected to put in a very strong challenge for their first title. It was not their day, however, and Cork's famous trainer, Jim Barry, had little doubt about the outcome from an early stage. The Leinster boys had no answer to the hurling artistry of Cork's Charlie McCarthy, Michael Keneally, Andy Flynn, Donald Clifford, Liam McAuliffe, Kevin Cummins and Con Roach. And so Cork gained their 7th success in the minor grade and gave notice of a return to past glory in senior ranks. Among the attendants for the big game was Most Reverend Dr. Morris, Archbishop of Cashel and patron of Common Low Class Gael. On Taoiseach Sean Lamass, agus a Van, agus Sean O'Sheacoin on Ord Rooney Nua, the Common Low Class Gael. The finalists were Tipperary, the blue and gold jerseyed champions of Munster, and Kilkenny, the Leinster champions in their black and amber. Before the national anthem, 1 minute's silent prayer was observed in memory of one of Ireland's most beloved persons, the late Pádraig Ó Cuív, Ord Rooney Common Low Class Gael. Yesterday go Reba Anum. On to the year's greatest clash of the ash. From the throw-in, Paddy Moran got possession and passed to Seamus Clear, who shot Kilkenny into a lead of 1 point. This was a happy augury for Kilkenny, the reigning champions. But it became quickly obvious that they were up against stiff opposition when Jimmy Doyle soon opened Tipperary's account with this equaliser. Only 2 minutes later, Matthew McKenna dashes in. It's a goal. Tipperary, who were fighting for the additional honour of heading the list of All-Ireland title holders, were now in rampant mood. In another attack, Jimmy Doyle scored his 2nd point. At the canal end, Mick Roach has a tussle with Kilkenny's energetic Tom Walsh. Ted Carroll takes a 70, which runs along the ground to Paddy Moran, and there goes Kilkenny's 2nd point. Now Eddie Keher scores a point from a free. But Tipperary were gradually getting command of the midfield battle, and the men from the Premier County stormed back. Here is another Matty McKenna goal. But no, it isn't. The whistle had gone for a free, which Jimmy Doyle duly turned into a point. At the other end, John Tehan demonstrates his marksmanship, although his score was also disallowed due to a prior infringement by a Tipperary defender. The marking was close and the pace very fast, and one wondered if the older Tipperary men would hold out against the fleet-footed Northsiders. But there was no sign yet of any let-up, and here Jimmy Doyle, one of Tipperary's younger veterans, scores a point from play. Kilkenny's reply, a point by Eddie Keher. It was still anybody's game, and in the next assault on the Tipperary goal, Tom Walsh gains possession and dashes in to narrow the leeway to a mere 2 points. Mick Keating is chased by Pat Henderson, and the result of Ted Carroll's arrival on the scene is a free, which sharpshooter Jimmy Doyle puts over the bar. More shooting practice for Jimmy Doyle. Another free to Tipperary, which means another point for Tipperary. Again, the impeccable Jimmy scores from a free to leave Tipperary 5 points ahead at half-time. After Kay go raibh muintir Hipradorden I the sock ag an sus, ní raibh is ag aine fós, Kay acha I meid an bua nera the door. So, on to the last 30 minutes of the 1964 Hurling Championship. Tipperary were the first to attack in the second half, but this one was cleared by the Kilkenny captain, Sean Buckley. The siege was laid at the Tipperary goal, and all the resources of John Doyle, Mick Marr and Kieran Carey were needed to hold the attackers at bay. Kilkenny, who were fielding their youngest and tallest team in history, found that the older Tipperary men could match them in every phase of the game. There did not seem to be any weak link in the armour of the Premier County, and backs and forwards alike appeared to have the whip hand over their rivals so far. But here comes a change. Eddie Kerr takes a free and John Dean scores a goal. There's only 2 points between the sides now. It took only 1 minute for Tipperary to reply through this point by Jimmy Doyle. With only a goal dividing the teams and only 25 minutes left for play, the tempo became faster and fiercer than ever. Wave after wave of Kilkenny attacks were mounted on the Tipperary goalmouth, but the great John Doyle, looking for his 7th All-Ireland medal, was playing at peak form and was ably supported by his colleagues in the defence. John O'Donoghue, in charge of the posts, clears downfield, but Tom Walsh is there to reduce the leeway to only 2 points again. But each Kilkenny score served only to stimulate the Tipperary men to greater endeavour to ensure that they stayed in front. And here the inimitable Jimmy Doyle scores again. From the substitutes comes veteran Liam Devaney. He quickly passes to Donny Nealon, who scores a goal. Tipperary now lead by 7 points. And even the stoutest hearts in the Kilkenny camp were fast losing hope of reversing the tide. Here, Roach adds a point for the men from Munster. The Tipperary hurling machine was now in top gear, and here is Sean McLaughlin to score its side's 3rd goal. Kilkenny, although 11 points behind, never slackened their efforts. From a 21 yards free, Tom Walsh shoots to the net. Kilkenny keep up the pressure, and after a Pat Henderson clearance, Pat Moran scored another point. Back at the canal end, Donny Nealon crosses the ball. It's Tipperary's 4th goal. Here's the 5th and final blow to Kilkenny. Again the scorer, Donny Nealon. So Tipperary swept convincingly to their 20th All-Ireland success, which gives them a lead over their greatest rivals, Cork, in the championship honours list. Tugan Alf Murray uchtaran common low-class Gale, on Curran the Mihala Morchu, Captain Iran Hibrador. Gan ein doubt, the on Curran Tailte eg lechan na moon on law shop. Och ni len kuis noire eg muita Kilkenny, agus beg law ela aku, sorry what.